I don't think I'm changing my sideboard, even though I saw Red Suns. I think Engulfing Slagworm is still. I mean, that forces Red Suns to come to be used on that, and stuff like Volt Scourge just isn't gonna be good enough to outpace Red Suns or to do much for me. I don't think. Lost Tick. God, I need a Corpse Curt, Rotwolf, and Razor Swine first game. This locks down like Contagion Clasp and stuff. Yeah, I think I'm going with this. God, Shrine of Limitless Power even seems okay against like Red Suns and all those other big guys. Like if he gets a hand full of Molder Beasts and I can just drop Shrine and then a Black Spell and then remove his whole hand, but yeah, I think this is a bit stronger. Or, I mean, I think this is fine going the way I can. This also looks like being on the draw is fine too, because this is a decent hand. No Infect guys, but I get the removal and some pump. And this seems really strong against him. I haven't seen Artifact removal come out, and that makes it hard for a like Molder Beast to come through. This deck seems so weird. Hopefully he plays like Rotwolf for my Grim Affliction. That would be what I would like to use. To use most, or that'd be the way I want to kill Rotwolf, though. Freudian Claw. That's a solid way to get rid of it. There's no early drop here. Sure. Yeah, we'll just get out the Death's Head Cobra. This guy actually with Viridian Claw looks pretty sick. Turns into a mini Glissa that you have to use a ton of things to activate. I might as well swing in there. I mean, it's possible for swinging damage. Highly doubtful, but not like... I guess I could be blocking like a Slash Panther, so maybe it's an error on my part, not holding back to block. But as I said, like, Viridian Claw is so powerful with it, I feel like I should just keep it alive against, like, Slash Panther. God, if he does do Slash Panther, though, Trigon, sure. I really would rather be infecting him right now. I did not see a turn to slag this draft. I think I just swing in with the Death's Head Cobra, play Blight Mamba, and Viridian Claw it up. I don't really expect Blight Mamba to live past this, but... as fun as it is beating him down for life, I think we're going to probably win, not through a life still, but through Infect, especially the two Proliferate effects in hand and Violent Wound. I'd expect Blight Mama to die here, and then him to have a Trigon counter, making it like Volt Charge or something, and Blight Mamba, and make a dude. It's the most likely series of events. Though we, like, if he taps out for like something like Molder Beast, we're in a pretty good spot. In fact, like against Molder Beast, it might be better just to swing in with Blight Mamba and Violent Wound. There's a lot of directions we could go that way, but that would at least get the poison counter on him, so that then we could do something crazy with a Grim and Spread later, and I would actually have a lot of mana on tab, so I could end of turn Grim or regenerate Blight Mama from that point. But I think Blight Mama is getting killed here most of the time. And he's not. He did drop the Molder Beast, so... So now the question is it best to Violent Wound Maran Metal. Or any of the other options available to us. Like, I don't think I want to lose, like, my Death's Head Cobra to it, because we do have Triumph of the Hordes. I don't think I want to lose my Run Metal, because I can save my guys later on from stuff. I think, yeah, losing to Violent Wound's just fine. If he wants to take it, then I can go ahead and spread the sickness. In fact, this is probably a bad use of Violent Wound, because I could have Grim Affliction something on the next turn and killed that, but I think I'd rather get a poison counter on him first. It's kind of a tough call, actually. Do I want to switch it? I'm not going to spend the mana to switch the Claw, though. It could be a good option because of Trigons and whatnot. Yeah, I mean, this was probably a mistake. Better to proliferate something like Grim Affliction, yeah, Rotwolf, kill that, and who cares if I get an extra poison counter there? Everything, like, it's just better for me to do it the other way. See if there's a reason for me to do anything else right here. I don't think so. Trying to figure out if I can get him to waste his Maran's Metal. Blight Mamba just will keep coming in. Like, he might make a guy and double block Blight Mamba or something. Yeah, that's... Yeah, so like if he makes a guy and double blocks Blight Mamba, I'm fine with that. Because he could have Maran's Metal here too, but I also have Maran's Metal. Just in case he has turn to Slag, I'm gonna shift this over. Ooh, that's a little rough for me. I mean, we're still in okay shape, just because he's gonna make it a guy and do the same thing, and this time I can just I guess Maran's Metal it. Of course, now. Sure, make a guy. I think that's superior to Grasp of Darkness, Ian. I'm wondering if I should be forcing in damage from my other guys now, too. Like, he's so... No. Yeah, it might be best to just be forcing in damage. I could be misplaying this game. Let's just hope he doesn't have a... Yes, I guess I got it all, but it's not looking great for us when I'm not... Like, if I had been forcing through damage, thinking I could win through damage, we might have been able to... He might have been going a little bit more aggro the other direction, but I would have at least been hurting his life total. And all these guys are 2/2s. They might not get there. They can at least represent something. Jesus Christ. Yeah. And now I'm left completely without any infect. Looks also like he has it all. Can't really grasp that guy yet. At least I don't think it's a good option to grasp. Sure, I'm just gonna send in with the Palladium here. And he's gonna start making guys like crazy. I'm not saying I got it all, and like this is an insane setup for him. Like, he basically has infinite blockers, and he's had super card advantage with Corpse Guard and Rotwolf. Yeah, and if I had played better with the Violent Wound, I mean, I wouldn't have gotten the poison counter, but I should have just been going aggro with damage. We could have forced them to a better spot. I mean, we'd probably be in a much better situation. I should go back and rewatch this game, and I could have been just less defensive, more offensive with life. Even though these are like the only two guys that life matters in this game. It's kind of funny. I think this guy's about to get Volt Charged. If it does, Rotwolf is about to get grasped. Maybe he's debating because he wants to get in a counter before he uses the Proliferate, but whatever. And like, oh, I'm sorry. He only had one up untapped last turn, so he couldn't make a thing. I mean, he's wondering if he should really be doing this, because then he'd have to make a thing and Contagion Clasp the next turn. Like making a... If he doesn't... He obviously doesn't have a land right here. So he's thinking it's probably better to just clasp and charge. I don't know what the 4 is. Red Sun's my guy for 3. And that is indeed what he's doing. Okay. Now Rotwolf is going to die. One way or another. Yeah, I mean, he'd be much lower on life that I could at least threaten something here. As it is, we're kind of just... Like, I can't let these things hit me, I don't think. I mean, we're in a bad spot. If he wants to make a guy... Yeah, God. I still don't think I'm going to end up winning through damage at this point. I just have to have enough defense against that thing. He probably doesn't have, like, Volt Charge in his hand, or he would have Volt Charge instead of Zenith. So it makes no sense for him to have Volt Charge, but... We're about out of removal. Like, we've drawn all the removal spells, and he's still got a ton of guys in his deck. And he's got Contagion Class, so he's got the inevitable on his side right here with these two things. Unless I can draw into a... Rustic to shut that down. Instead, we're drawing into a lot of awesomeness. The Copper Mirror there was just really bad draw for him. Or really bad play. Yeah, you have to use 2 green, man. Like, he would have done a lot better just by proliferating to get an extra counter there. I don't see a reason for him to put Copper Mirror on the board yet. Probably about as bad of a play as me violent wounding to get a poison counter on when never got that hit in. Okay, well, I guess that guy's gonna get spread. So I'll just put all my cards on the table. Yeah, I'm just killing this guy now, though could be reasons not to. I don't think I can risk like just losing my guy and dying. Yeah, I'm gonna get this out in case I draw a Scourge, Servant, or even a Golfing Slagworm would be kind of hot just to throw out with the Strider Harness. Put another counter or make a guy. Make a guy. See if he decides to get his guys in now so we can start, guess so. Now my days are numbered to that clasp. Jesus. Sure, Molder Beast. God, his deck's not very good, and I'm not gonna beat it. Okay, it's about time we stop drawing land every turn. We've actually drawn more land than he has, and he has drawn quite well. Well, if he just drew removal from a guy, I'm toast. Alright, okay. Yeah, that's gonna do it, I think. I guess I could rip Engulfing Slagworm right here. But that is... yeah. God, Jesus. Well, that certainly isn't awful, but... and this guy's definitely going in. I mean, I can't really sit back and watch everything else kill me. We've got to risk getting a hit in here. And now we can kind of choose to play defense if we want. He drew something. Oh, he's Contagion Clasp. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if we sit back there, we're probably going to die regardless. Like, he can draw too many things to just outright kill us. I can't believe he drew Slice and Twine of all cards. This guy looks like he opened everything that I wanted to open. Like, he was obviously right to our left. And he opened, like, Clasp, Slice and Twine. So he's 2 to our left, because we didn't see either of those. Don't know why he didn't attack with Copper Mirror. Just, he needs a blocker, I guess. He got a blocker. Yes, might as well top deck 3-4 creatures in a row after Slice and Twine. Can he kill me with any of this? Like, okay, I'm at 7, so he would just block, 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 swing back. I guess I can just... if I swing in, I mean, I have a first striker. I would take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd go to 2. Does swinging in do anything different here? Well, he's got a chump one. It's going to be that guy. And if he swings in with that, I'm gonna... yeah, I mean, I can't... I don't think I can sit back. If he draws removal, he draws removal. It's kind of just how it has to be at this point. That way, if I draw another attacker, I can... Yeah, I mean, that was obviously going to block there. Going to 6. Sure, just block. Does he want to think about blocking again? Because he does not know how Death Touch works? Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking about outside of that. I'm dead to so many draws that he has. And I'm dead in like 4 turns anyway, just sitting there. I have to just start trying to eat creatures and hopefully draw into something much more powerful. It's kind of funny if I draw into a Triumph of the Hordes there. 1, 2, 3, yeah. If I drew a Triumph of the Hordes there, I would have won the game. Because he only had 4 toughness. Don't have any flying infect guys, unfortunately. No plague stingers, nothing like that. He's got to hold back. He didn't draw anything. Triumph. Swamp. If he had to hold back last time. First strike. Yeah, I mean, he has to hold back again. We can't just sit there still because we're going to die, so. Sure. So just like before, I gotta send in with one of my Scourge Servants. Yeah. I'm going to do that after everything else. Made no sense what he just did, but okay. I mean, this time, I guess I could have sent with both. Yeah, that could have been a mistake. I could have maybe sent with both and they has to lose Molder Beast to one. Then he can't kill me on the swing back. I'm gonna have to go back and, yeah, like, I could have rethought that. Yeah, that, like, okay, if I had attacked with both, he has to block both. No, then he just blocks Insect and Mirror and swings back for 7. Yeah, I can't attack with both. So my just base instinct was right. I mean, he can draw so many things. I'm still just sitting dead to, like, probably 15-20% of his draws. He's just gonna green suns me out here. It looks like, red suns me for 7, 8, 10,000. And I will see you in the next draft, it looks like. Lost 1 because I disconnected when I drafted Red Suns, didn't get it. Lost my game 2 Red Suns a few drafts ago when I would have won if I had not disconnected for that one card of the draft. And now I'm losing 2 Red Suns.